Hello everyone, welcome to this review for the Paris Hilton documentary, cleverly called This is Paris. Now I actually stumbled across this accidentally. I had no intention of watching it, I wasn't looking for it or anything, but I somehow came across it and I watched it and I enjoyed it. It was good. And in fact, I enjoyed it so much after watching it on YouTube. I then watched the extended version on YouTube Premium, since I have YouTube Premium. And I was like, it's only an extra 10 minutes, and it just the extra 10 minutes, it's not like one solid block of 10 minutes. It's just a couple of bits here and then a little bit here, then a little bit there, where they just go into slightly more in depth into small things, but you're not really missing out too much. The documentary started out originally trying to look at Paris Hilton as a businesswoman, because that's the image she was trying to project, her brand of being a businesswoman and always having the perfect life and everything. And then the documentary takes a U-turn and quickly changes to showing that actually she doesn't have the perfect life. She's never had the perfect life. It is all a facade. It is just an image she projects to cover up the horrible truth of her past, where she was abused and tortured quite horrifically. And yeah, it basically started out trying to show this is her and this is how she is. But I think now she's opened up about things in the past. Her whole life is probably going to go in a completely different direction. It's very interesting to watch. I found the documentary was put together very well. It showed a lot of compassion for her. It portrayed her in a good light. It portrayed her as a nice, likeable person. I mean, I honestly think, she is a very nice, likeable person, whatever you may think of her from her image in the past, and from the way the media has portrayed her and the way she's presented herself in the past. To say the way the media portrays anybody is never good, because it's always good to portray somebody in a bad light to sell articles to make money, and that's what they've done. And the image she's always put out there is having this perfect, amazing life, and always, so glamorous and everything. She's far from glamorous. At home, she is far from glamorous. She is quite happy just wearing casual clothes, and they say this, she likes eating leftovers. She's I'm not going to go as far as to say she's a slob, but because that's not true, but she's not far off it. Everything is just an image, it's a creation, and a lot of that creation is to hide the way she was treated in the past. I found it quite interesting that the people that she surrounds herself with at the beginning of the documentary, I didn't like any of them. Any of her people that were allegedly working for her, but yet were telling her what to do. I was thinking, isn't she like the boss? Isn't this her brand? It's just the way they seem to walk all over her, and she allows it. And I'm just thinking, that's not very nice, really. Why is she allowing all these people to do this? And I think as the documentary goes on, she does toughen up a little bit, and you don't see that so much at the end. By the end of the documentary, you're seeing her surround herself with completely different people that would never walk all over her, tell her what to do. So yeah, it is it's like a as you learn the sadness of her past, it kind of, the documentary also becomes happier, because you see that she's in a better place. She's surrounding herself with better people. Honestly, some of the staff that she had working with her at the beginning, they're not nice people. They're not the sort of people I would want to associate with. They're really not. It's hard to like her mother as well, and the way her mother treated her. And obviously her mother comes across as trying to show that she always had the best interest and her Paris's best interest at heart. But parenting skills to one side, that's open for debate. I personally, thinking her parenting skills were not that amazing. But yeah, I think it was just an all well-rounded, good documentary. I think it was put together well. It portrayed her in a good light. The stories are well. They do animations as well. When Paris does these bits where she's narrating, and she's talking about things that happened to her in the past, and so they do animations and stuff. And I think those are quite powerful, those moments, the way she's talking. She's quite a good storyteller, actually. The way she's telling these stories, you know, if she wanted to ever leave the business world, she could go into, I don't know, narrating stories or something, doing audiobooks, because she's quite good at it. Even though that would obviously be a fiction, she was describing her own life. But yeah, I liked it. I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good, well-made documentary. I've seen some people have been making, not necessarily like film reviews like I tend to do film reviews, but they've had like psychologists and psychiatrists analysing it and stuff like that. Um, so they're coming at it from a different angle. But I generally think it's a worth a watch. Even if you're not a Paris Hilton fan, I think it's still worth a watch, because the stuff that she goes through is helping other people that went through similar things. I'm being a bit vague about it because I don't want to spoil it, but she's now on a campaign, basically. She's on a quest. She's found a new purpose in her life, and she's now on a mission to help other people that went through what she went through. So that's a good thing, and that wouldn't have happened without the documentary, because she admitted that she opened up to the director. I got that from the Drew Barrymore show. I think that was actually how I stumbled across it. She was on the Drew Barrymore show, and they were talking about the abuse, and I was like, okay, I'm intrigued, so I watched it. But yeah, it's a good watch. I recommend it. If you've got YouTube Premium, watch the extended versions. It's only extra 10 minutes, but yeah. All right, and I will see you again soon. Bye.